What's up, what's up? What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Happy Wednesday. Who's your woman crush? Who's your man crush? If you got it. Anyway, today is a bit of a different video. It's like a blog video real quick. This is revolving... Hold on, you guys. This video is revolving The Walking Dead. And this is a new blog. Well, it came out yesterday, but it's still new. Basically saying, strangely enough, on this blog or article or whatever you want to call it, is from Paul Tassi, okay, on a website called Forbes, alright. So basically it says, strangely enough, we could be heading toward a Negan-led The Walking Dead, okay. And as you can see, there's a picture. If you click on the link that I'll leave in the description box below, there is a picture of the prick himself, Negan. All right, and let's read this little article really quick. Oh, and spoiler alert: for those of you who have still not seen the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead, you might as well just click off of this video, and you should be ashamed of yourself because you should have saw it already. Okay. So now, it says for years now, it seemed like both the Walking Dead comic and show were roughly marching in the same direction. Lead character Rick was probably not going to live forever and would be succeeded by his hardened badass son Carl, who has spent his formative years growing up in the zombie apocalypse. But now, up is down and down is up. And then it says spoilers are here. So like I said, if you have not seen it yet, don't watch this video. Click off of it right now. And care to watch my other videos that I've made. I'd appreciate it. Okay, anyway. It's still hard to know what to make of Carl being killed off The Walking Dead. It's such a bizarre move to kill a character with a bright future in the source material. So much that I might actually have to subscribe to one of the many fan theories that Chandler Riggs was cut for political reasons. A few with Kirkman, financial reasons, so he didn't ask for a raise when turning 18, or personal reasons. Showrunner Scott Gimple just didn't like Riggs' acting. Well, bump you, Mr. Scott Gimple, because Chandler, you know what I mean, no matter who liked Carl or not, he did a pretty good job to me, okay, from when he was a kid up to now, to when AMC or whoever's in charge of killing off certain characters, he did it. He did the thing. So, anyway, it says, going forward, this creates kind of a practical problem for the long-term future of the show. While near-term plot lines may be able to be clumsy, rewritten, long-term, who picks up Rick's mantle once he's gone? I'm sorry, you guys. It says, oh yeah, while near-term plot lines may be able to be clumsily rewritten, long-term, who picks up Rick's mantle once he's gone? Alright? And is he going to be gone? While the comics have not killed Rick off yet, oh Lord, Robert Kirkman has made no bones about the fact that he will someday. But past that, what's more worrisome is that Andrew Lincoln seems positive itching to leave the show. Uh-oh. Having given many interviews about a worthy send-off for his character that he's earned, quote unquote. If Rick was still around for more than 2 to 3 more years, I would be shocked. Okay, and we're almost done here, I think. But this is a show that wants to live forever. With AMC talking about 20 seasons and are trying to compete with immortal giants like The Simpsons. And if that's the case, if Rick and Carl are both gone, who leads? Right. And they put in those little star things or whatever. Creepy Negan whistle sounds in the distance. Think I'm crazy? I don't. Mild comic spoilers follow, okay? I genuinely think that we may enter an era of The Walking Dead led by Negan if the show lasts for more than a couple more years. That may not be terribly logical, given the other characters on the show, but I'm not sure I see any of them taking the reins as well. Daryl, a fan favorite, but I'm not sure anyone is kidding themselves that Norman Reedus would have the acting chops to step into Andrew Lincoln's shoes. Daryl is good at being Daryl, but he can't carry the show. Michonne, a logical choice, but not totally safe, now that she's taken the role of comic Andrea in addition to her own. Comic Michonne lives, but Andrea eventually dies. So it's not clear if she will as well. The show has also sidelined her for a while now. Carol, one of the originals and my personal pick for who would make a great next Rick Grimes, but again, the show has given her less screen time than ever lately, and I'm not sure they let her lead. That is true though. I mean, like, Carol be getting like these snippets and stuff. I mean, and then Morgan, you know, with his transition over to Fear the Walking Dead, I didn't understand the point of them putting him in the mid-season finale. We only saw a glimpse of him. I thought he was gonna jump over the gate and save King Ezekiel. But no, they just showed him just standing by the gate and listening to what was going on, and then before you know it, the show was over with. Okay, let's finish. Obviously, we need a handsome, white guy with a forceful personality to take charge. That was sarcasm, and that would be Negan. I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan, knew he was signing up for the long term when he was cast as Negan. In the comics, perhaps the most surprising thing about the Negan War is that Negan doesn't die at the end of it. Rick spares him, a gesture towards making a more civilized society. Instead, he jails him, and over the next few dozen issues, Negan goes from enemy to ally to enemy back to ally again. Whoa, what in the world? Overall, he becomes not only a much more likable character, but a pretty key person in almost every plot line, particularly the Whisperer's storyline that should begin once this current war is over. It seems pretty clear AMC and Scott Gimple love Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Negan and would hand the show over to him in a heartbeat if The Walking Dead suddenly found itself without a leader and successor. I was joking about the white guy thing, but I generally think they might want Negan to become the new face, quote unquote, of The Walking Dead at some point. Once he humanized and turned into mostly a hero. Water. In future storylines to come. Needless to say, I would not be on board with that. It would be unconscionable. Needless to say, I would not be on board with that. It would, regarding Negan being the new face of The Walking Dead, putting him in like a hero image, when we know daggone well Negan is no saint. Okay, anyway, needless to say, I would not be on board with that. It would be unconscionable to make him the lead when Michonne and Carol, or even Maggie and Ezekiel, are sitting right there. But I can see it happening all the same. Hold on, guys. I was saying, but I can see it happening all the same. The comics allow him an enormous role because Kirkman grew too attached to him to kill him off. And clearly the show is in love with him as well. This will take a few years to play out, but I would not be surprised if we tuned in to the 2020 season, 2020 season of The Walking Dead, and Negan himself was running things from there on out. Alright, and you can follow this guy on Twitter and Facebook, and just click on the links, it'll pop up and everything. So, let's talk about this for a minute, okay? Because like I said, and well, like we've all seen, in the mid-season finale for season 8 of The Walking Dead, Carl lifts up his shirt, and what is that on his stomach? A daggone bite mark, unfortunately, okay? So, this is for all you Negan supporters. Don't get on my comment section trying to chew me up. We could argue, but I ain't gonna do too much of that. But I also can say I would not be surprised if AMC does that. Turns the show over to Negan. Make it all about Negan. And it would be very devastating. And I personally have to say, I honestly don't know if I would want to watch that. All this stuff that we're trying to do okay, with the show, you know, with trying to, like, you know, show-wise, trying to get rid of Negan and his people. And it seems like it's just not going away. You know, and from this past episode, it just seems that we're back at square one. You know, we went through all of this to, you know, take most of his people out, follow these different plans. The plans go to a fail, you know, and then somebody ends up getting hurt or worse, and we have to start all over again, just like we have pretty much done. That's what pretty much happened in this past episode for the mid-season finale. And, you know, we have until February to see, to like just think about things and where it's gonna go from here. Like, how is Rick gonna be? You know, clearly he's not gonna be the same. We know that he's not gonna be the same. I mean, for God's sakes, his son got bit by a walker, and out of all things, that's the least. That's one of the things I didn't think that's what happened. Like, I saw him limping and all that. I'm like, he must have got shot. You know, like, one thought in my mind, I did not think that he was going to get bit on the side of his stomach by a walker. Like, I seriously didn't think about that. And he lifts up his doggone shirt, and that's what you see, a big old red, juicy, gushery looking bite mark right there on his side. You know, and Rick is just, he just looked, he would have shattered like a glass. Like, seriously. You know, and Michonne, as you saw, she fell to her knees. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that, you know, I feel like this could possibly be what to expect for the upcoming season of The Walking Dead. And then the fact that the AMC or whoever's in charge is talking about 20 seasons of The Walking Dead. Now, I don't know about all that. 20 seasons, that's pushing it. These people are going to be old. I don't know what, okay? Seriously, what possibly could y'all do at season 20? Okay? People are gonna be older then. Like, seriously, what do y'all plan on doing? Okay? Everybody gonna be Team Negan by then? Huh? People gonna be old and gray in wheelchairs sitting around chilling with Negan? You know, like, come on. I honestly think though that, you know, they are really like pacifying Negan, you know. Well, Jeffrey's Negan, you know, because, and even in the comics, like, apparently because Negan is still alive. Negan's status is still alive on the comics, so of course it's gonna be alive in the daggone show, you know. And I just know for sure though that by the end of this season, the 8th season, Negan is still gonna be alive. He's probably gonna be still alive by the end of season 9. You know what I mean? But 20 seasons, I think that's a bit much. I think y'all reaching with 20 seasons. 20 seasons. But I mean, shoot, depending on people watching and everything else and how everything goes, I mean, whoever's in charge of bringing these shows back, I mean, y'all be lucky to get 20 seasons, but that's a long time. And I'm not trying to talk down about the show. I've come to love the show, you know what I mean? I binge watched the show about a couple of months ago, and I'm like, man, I feel like I'm watching a long movie, you know? And I eventually caught up. I caught up with season 7, because at the time season 7 was just about done. And then I'm like, you know, I'm hurrying up and watch season 7 so I could be ready for season 8. And still, like, it's crazy. It's crazy that, you know, we've lost so many people on the good side. You know, we lost, regarding like more recent seasons, we lost Sasha, Abraham, Glenn. You know, we might eventually lose Father Gabriel. I don't know if he's sick, or is he just playing along for some, I don't know. Who else? You know what I mean? Like, at this rate, I'm like, now Carl. And, you know, right now, all I can say is, who's next? Who is next? You know, because I will not be surprised if by the time we get to, the last episode of season 8, somebody on Rick's team is gonna die. I would not be surprised at all. Because I just feel like that's what they are kind of doing. They're kind of pushing towards a new version of The Walking Dead. Like, Negan is the new, like, he gonna be the face of it all. Like, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I'd be disappointed and I'd be upset because it's not fair. You know what I mean? It's not fair at all. You know, if that's the case, you might as well give Negan his own daggone spinoff show or something. If that's the case. If that's what y'all gonna do. If that's what y'all gonna do, then do that. But yeah, I mean, we know that Rick, he's not gonna be the same. I need y'all to cut Rick some slack. And if Andrew Lincoln is thinking about leaving the show, I mean, it's gonna be very odd. Very odd, because clearly, you know, he's a big part of the show. I mean, this is Rick Grimes. We saw how it all started from season 1. Him being a sheriff, cop, whatever, and then, you know, how all that went away. The apocalypse. You know? And it's just really frustrating that, you know, we get somewhere and then we end up right back in the same place. Like, when will it end? You know? And a lot of people, that, you know, that's what irks me. You know, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he, don't get me wrong, he does a dang on good job, okay, with playing his character, Negan. Don't get me wrong. You know, but, you know, this is not the Negan show. And it's not fair. It's not fair that Rick is losing more people than Negan is. You know, it's not fair at all. I mean, Simon is still around, Gavin, or whatever his name is, that dude with the long hair, that prick. You know, it's just like when will we get even? But what I was trying to say is, it just irritates me that people are, you know, they want to say, oh, they like Negan, he's a likable character, he's a villain. Yeah, true, he is a likable villain or whatever, but still, you have to still understand, he is the antagonist. He has to eventually go. But this is all up to AMC and whoever else is in charge of this show. You know, it's all up to them. You know, they're going to put it in Negan's favor, then whatever. You know, I might not be watching no more. I might not. Because after a while, that's going to irritate me. All that, you know, the antagonist is taking all the W's. And especially if they was to kill Rick off in the upcoming seasons. Like, because we all know it's not going to be the same. It's going to be very odd. Okay? Very odd. But I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. I just wanted to do a little video about this. And if you guys don't mind in the comments below, what do you all think about this? What do you all think about this, how AMC and whoever else is moving on with The Walking Dead, like putting the show in like Negan's favor? Because we all see how they're doing. It's like, you know, they're putting Rick's people back in the same place as when we first were introduced to Negan. So, you know, for everybody out there who watches The Walking Dead and who wants the Alexandrians and the Kingdom and everybody to, you know, get some more W's, all right, come back up on their feet, get their place back. What do you guys want to see for, you know, at least want to see in the rest of this season, and what do you guys want to see in season 9? You know, what do you guys want to see? If you wouldn't mind, just let me know in the comments. I'd highly appreciate it. And I would appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, share this video for anybody who wants to have a discussion about things regarding The Walking Dead. And yeah. And poor Carl. I mean, he cut his hair and everything now. Did you guys see his new haircut? Now we can't even really see him look like a badass now, you know. Way to go, AMC. Way to go. Way to go. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to get on out of here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as I said before, let me know in the comments, if you wouldn't mind, if you really wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it. And just let me know what do you want to see in the second half of this season when it comes back on in February, and what do you want to see in season 9? All right, and I will see you guys later on. It's Tay Reacts, and I'm out.